We've identified that amongst all the teachers, two common problems. So I was wondering if I could run them by you.
Yeah, I got your email. Sorry I haven't responded.
The first problem we found was that teachers often don't have enough money to actually fund their classrooms and the projects that they want to do. To help address this problem, we proposed a crowdfunding website exclusively for teachers. We soon found out that such a product already exists, but on top of that, after asking several teachers about a crowdfunding site and about, it's called Donor Shoes, we asked them about that, it seemed that none of them even wanted to use it. So a second problem that we observed is that there often exist students who fall behind in reading at an early age, and teachers have a hard time teaching those students as a result. So we proposed a service where young, bright college students like ourselves would come into the classroom and spend one-on-one reading time with these kids and teach them in a way that the teachers don't have time for. We found our teachers to be super responsive to this idea, so we decided to execute.
We interviewed several teachers. We made a few phone interviews to teachers in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, and also went over to Angel Elementary to speak with teachers face to face. It was through these interviews that we were able to perform all of our customer discovery. We began by thinking that the main problem teachers have is not having enough money to fund their classroom.
We found that this was not necessarily true. When we proposed a crowdfunding website for teachers, we got largely negative feedback and found that they did not even want such a product, even though it could theoretically help them. It was after we got this feedback that we decided to alter our problem statement to help teach late developing readers. The feedback we got for this problem statement was much more positive.
Throughout our venture, we wanted to get into an actual Angel Elementary School classroom to observe how the students and teachers interacted and determine what the best way to work with these students would be so that they could progress to a better reading level. We had to try and contact some teachers, but our problem came when the teachers only wanted us to come visit when they were on breaks or when the students weren't in the classroom after school. So we couldn't really observe what was going on in the actual classroom before coming in to read to the students. Now, we went to the Angel Elementary School to do some activities with kids, reading to them, using flashcards, and playing word games when we couldn't just go and observe. When we first arrived, the kids seemed very quiet and not as receptive to the games as we would hope. But by the end of the hour and a half we spent, the kids were interacting with us more, seemed significantly more cognizant of what we were saying and the games we were playing, and they even began interacting with their English-speaking students around them, which the teachers even marveled at. They said it was amazing the progress that we had made in only an hour and a half. Throughout our venture, we discovered a few things. The biggest one being that having a product that solves a problem does not necessarily mean that customers will want to purchase it. Value to a customer can go beyond pure utility, and there are other personal factors that must be considered before knowing whether a customer segment will want to buy your product. It is necessary to find a problem, but then also to understand all the reasons that the problem exists and why it has not previously been solved.